There's been increasing talk about essentially U.S. foreign policy being racist, and I was born in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War, and during my time, we subjects of the colonies we were all inundated with this view that the Western powers knew what was right for us. Today, I understand that essentially the treatment of the Vietnamese, the bombings, the mass murder, were all part of this kind of race-based view that other lives are essentially inferior. I was compelled, because of 25 years of working on the environment, the sustainability, etc. I came to the conclusion that the narrative around sustainability, environment was all coming from West. The thought leaders are all Western as well. In white privilege, in dismantling white privilege, I have a chapter on the environment as well, and said,
yes, a very interesting chapter. Actually, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, right. So, but going back 10 years, 9 years ago, when I wrote Consumptionomics, I came to the conclusion after 25 years of working on this that 6 billion Asians in 2050 aspiring to live like Westerners, Europeans and Americans, would essentially be catastrophic and will be disastrous for the planet and for everybody else. So, coming to your question, my driving force here is to get a new narrative, an understanding of the world from a different lens. Very few Asians write about this, nor Africans, etc., because they still come from a mindset of the Western framing of climate change, environment, etc. So I basically put down the idea that simply 6 billion Asians cannot live like Americans. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand that. Therefore, what do we do, given that the majority of Asians, Africans, Latin Americans, etc., are not in the sphere of consumption? Some of my white friends have said to me, "My God, Chandran, why have you written this book? It's so divisive. Can't we all just live together?" They just don't understand that for the majority of the world, there is no equal playing field. I've just put it out there and said, we can live together, but you have to understand, you sit on the top of the pile, and people are not going to take it for a long time. And if you keep thinking that you can call all the shots, this is not going to end happily. So we need to work together, and that's what my book is about. It's not divisive, it's to bring people together to relinquish power.